my family. And then you disrespected my
Jesus
family,
Christ.
talking about we crossed the track. You a controlling freak. Got too many women.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sam P, and today we're going to talk about Love Marriage Huntsville episode 11, the family affair scene. So as you saw, Miss Wanda is very serious about that whole truck business that she's trying to get into, and she decided to basically throw a party where she's going to cook some potatoes and have basically the food that she's planning on selling on a food truck to a family member so that they can try the food. I thought that was a great idea. So everything is happening in Bessemer, Alabama, which is where Latisha is from. So we see Latisha coming with her little girls, and they look like they don't want to be there. And Marsau is there too. So as they come in there, the family member, really an interesting bunch. A part of me is wondering if Carlos is shopping the idea of maybe having a show with them, the way everything was filmed. I have never seen Tisha family member before, but we see a cousin who she's planning on working on, not she, but her mom, Miss Wanda, is planning on working on the food truck, and he has a new girlfriend, but he's in the instance of divorce, and he wants to introduce his family member, his other cousin, to that girl, and he's telling his cousin right away that she's pregnant, and apparently he's in the middle of a divorce. So part of me is like, boy, you know you're still married, you're dating that lady, she's pregnant, she's not comfortable with you letting people know she's pregnant because you just learned about it. What are you doing? The ghetto. And yeah, so the girl is angry. She's telling him, like, we just learned about it. And that's fair. Like, if you just learned about it, she probably hasn't even gone to the doctor yet to confirm that it's an healthy pregnancy. Like, he just went and told people so early on. Apparently, it's not his first child, but still. So yeah, I feel like there were a lot of focus on him. I've never seen him before, but a part of me is like, maybe Carlos is thinking about something. Let me all know what you think in the comment. Then we see him, talks to other family member, talks to Tisha, and at some point Tisha is like, you still have all this baggage that you're trying to fix, and you already got someone else pregnant. Like, what about condoms? And he's like, that is in the past. And I'm like, oh no. People are still thinking like this in the 2020s. This is worrisome. Get to see Tisha's uncle Bernard. I mean, this one is a mess. I feel like it's worse than Wanda, y'all. It is a mess. I mean, the ghetto was wow. Honestly, I didn't like the fact that the entire family basically gegged on Marsau. I agree that Marsau has not always been the best when it comes to Tisha. I agree that he has disregarded her a lot in the past, and her feelings. Every time she's trying to let him know something, he's acting like he's basically ignoring her. He's not really being the supportive husband that he should be. And one of the cousins actually said it. She said it really well, and I could respect that. I can respect family member whenever they see your husband acting a certain way, trying to get him straight. I'm just thinking that sometimes people need to be careful the way that they chose. And Uncle Bernard was a lot. I mean, he's funny and he could be good for TV, but in real life, I don't know if I want to deal with someone like that. And then Miss Wanda, that is a dangerous lot. We see the other cousin that now go tell Miss Wanda that this girl is pregnant after she told him not to tell people. So he keeps telling people. He told Tisha, now he's gonna go talk to another person, and he's saying it on TV. I feel like that was a hot mess, and obviously this guy has problem. And then he's talking about he really wants the truck, to work. So basically, he knows he don't make no money. He keeps on having those kids. He seems happy to be having those kids. I don't think abortion is the option for him, but he needs money. And Tisha even said it, my cousin needs finance. And she's like, she babies, and I'm like, don't baby that grown-ass man populating the world the wrong way. Now, basically, he really wants the food truck to be working so that he can work. And a part of me is like, yeah, but basically you're counting on Marsau. You know, so it's kind of like a really weird dynamic, which I'm going to talk about next. We see him, he's trying to talk to Marsau about the whole food truck idea, and Marsau is trying to explain to them what he feels. In the previous scene, as you saw, I mean, that food truck that Miss Wanda is trying to get Marsau and Tisha to buy and renovate, it looks crazy. The contractor was talking about $40,000 in renovation. I'm like, can't you buy a truck like that for $40,000? Please let me all know in the comment. Like, I'm like, instead of renovating a truck like this that's already messed up, apparently the truck has not been used in over years. They don't even know if it can drive, which is the entire purpose of the truck. Why not just buy something brand new? I feel like when Miss Wanda brought Marsau and Tisha there, I feel like she is not very, I don't want to say she's not smart, but she's not making the right decision. I feel like this is your opportunity, Miss Wanda, to prove your son-in-law that you are serious about your business, and that involves selecting a food truck that can actually drive and that you can actually keep for a long time. So yeah, obviously Miss Wanda does need some help. I feel like it's okay to get the support, but if you're gonna get all this money to be invested, you want to make sure that whatever you're gonna put all your effort in is going to work. And honestly, showing that food truck in that stage looked really bad for Miss Wanda, and I expected more out of her. I expected her to show them a food truck that at least can be driven. That's the very least. And I agreed with Marsau. If he's going to invest that much money into something, he wants it to be successful, and there's nothing wrong with that, because Miss Wanda is not going into this business because she's bored at home. She's going into this business because the goal is to make profit. So if he's going to be an investor, he wants to make sure that your goal is going to work, and there's nothing wrong with that. See Marsau trying to explain that to the cousin.
Look at it a different way, man. Putting all this money into a food truck and then wondering if that mug gonna start. Damn that, bro.
No, you being cheap. You don't want to support nothing, man. You always make an excuse to say no. Just say simply no. It's like yes mean yes, no mean no. If you gonna do something, you do it. If you ain't gonna do that, quit talking about it.
Like, the nerve of you, Uncle Bernard. Why don't you just put some money to help your sister then? Like, have some respect for the people you're trying to get money from. Marsau and Latisha are very successful, and obviously the family is depending on them. But you gotta be respectful too. You know what I mean? If you feel like you don't want Marsau's money, help your sister. And from what I heard in the grapevine, Miss Wanda has a husband and a boyfriend, and I think the husband was there. I'm gonna put a picture of him so that you'll see. So a part of me is like, okay, Miss Wanda, if you have a boyfriend and you have a husband, why do you still need your son-in-law to help you with your business, then to have your family member come at him so disrespectfully? You have some nerve. Like, for the show and all that, we're looking at it, you know, from outside, it's funny and everything, the ghetto, it's entertaining, but in real life, that is not. I feel like they need to be a little bit more respectful with Marsau, not because he obviously had money that they don't have, but because he is even willing to help your sister in a business and he wanted to be successful. Marsau has never said no, he doesn't want to help her. He just want to make sure that if he's going to invest his money into something, it's going to be right. And you, Tisha, you kind of annoyed me a little bit whenever Marsau was explaining to you what he thought about the food truck situation. That truck was horrible. And the least you could have done is to tell your husband, you know what, I understand, and then you take charge and you help your mom to make sure that the business is going to work. Because if your mom is not going to do the work that needs to be done, it's your responsibility as a daughter to help her. You know, so I wish during that scene that instead of talking like, yeah, we're gonna help her, yeah, we're gonna help her, yeah, we're gonna help her, yes, you're gonna help her, but you want to make sure it's going to be successful and some move needs to be made. I heard on the grapevine from Stormy that her food is really bad. I don't know. I would like if there's anybody from Alabama that went to Show Enough can tell us if the food from Miss Wanda truck is good or not. As far as I know, they're still in business. So maybe it's working. I hope for her that it is working, but from what I've seen in the picture I've seen, I'm going to put a picture for you to see. People are saying it's not good, but hey, I don't want to judge because I have not tried the food. But let me know in the comments, y'all. But yeah, in the next scene, we see that Miss Kiki is coming, and it seems like there's going to be a big explosion between her and her cousin in the next episode, and I will be there to go over it with you all. Let me know what you thought of this scene. I thought that it's entertaining, but I would not want to see a show with Tisha family because basically they know they're ghetto and they want us to watch them be ghetto, and honestly I'm at a point in my life where I'm not interested in that. I agree with Marsau that he wants to make sure that if he's going to invest $40,000 in something, you want it to be successful. There's nothing wrong about it, and I feel like Tisha family member, I understand why they're worried for their cousin because Marsau has not had the best behavior, but there's a way to come about it, and Uncle Bernard is definitely a case, and I guess that next to him, Miss Wanda is actually seems to be slight work. On this note, if you're new here, hey, and I invite you to, and for those of you that have been here with me, supporting me, thank you so much, and I will see you all soon. Bye.